Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for giving us your time. Here we'll be telling you the reality of what is happening in US election. Just give us few seconds. Let's bring the latest update for you. We know you will like it. Yes. Give us few seconds. We know you will like it. Yes. So the latest now is that Donald Trump is leading in all the battle states in America. And we've told you that this time there is no need for you to be afraid of anything. You know, yes, just a few seconds. Yeah, no need for you to be afraid of anything. Some of my friends contacted me, and the question they keep asking is, they said to me, Paul, why are you guys so proud that you are going to win this election? Eh? Are you not afraid that something might change? And I said to them, a good market sells itself. In this game, there is nothing like being afraid of anything because what we have on the table, what we are ready to offer is more than enough that no reasonable person will ever say no to it. And Donald Trump have won it. We just look at the latest suggestion, different posts from different social media bloggers and known institutions in America. And in all the battle states, Trump is leading. The road to 270 electoral votes has been given to Trump. We are just waiting for tomorrow so that everything will be finalized. Oh, my friend says 4 more years. Yes, 4 more years, 4 more years, 4 more years, 4 more years, 4 more years. Vote for Trump. Vote for him. You know, we have been very careful when canvassing for Trump, when asking our supporters to vote for him, because we are also trying to avoid any illegal voting. We've won all our friends, our well wishers around the world. If you know that you are not eligible to vote, please don't even near there. Stay where you are. Don't be afraid. We are going to win this election and we are going to win it with enough vote. Not just that we are going to win it, but we are going to win it massively. Massively. You know. And I like to keep repeating why we are so much in support of Trump because that is the question uh, people do ask us every time. Number one, Trump is a man of the people, and this guy is not a politician, and is a guy that keeps his own word. You know, we remember that Trump was once a president, like Kamala is a president now. Joe Biden is just we should give him honor as an elder, but we know that Joe Biden is just like a representative, representing Kamala and her gang. You know, And we've seen what Joe and Kamala have done since 4 years plus, 3 years plus now. And compare it to what Trump did during his time, you will see that there is enough reason for you to vote for Trump. Do you know what these guys did to Trump during his time? During the regime of Trump, I once said to myself, one is not supposed to near anything in politics because these people want to take away his life. This is Trump that they have been dining with, eating together with, praising him, calling him all sorts of good names. But suddenly, they changed against him. Simple because he told them that he wants to run for president. And they know that they cannot beat him. Trump has everything it takes to convince anybody. In fact, he doesn't even need to convince you because you know what he believes in. And you know that he won't hide anything for you. He will just tell you as it is. And that's what he means, and that's what he's going to do. Yes, Trump is a human being. You might disagree with him in some issues, just like another person will disagree with you in the way you are living your life. But that doesn't mean that Trump is wrong in all his ideas. In fact, the major reason we are supporting him is that his ideas is the best. I see no reason why Democrat Party would tell us that they want women to control themselves. You see, now listen carefully. They want adults to control themselves, but they don't want a child to be controlled by the parent. They want to tell a child, they want my child, a child of 1 year, 2 years old, to make choice of becoming a gay, perhaps changing his or her gender at that tender age that she or he doesn't even know what is right and what is left. Forgetting that the Constitution says to us that the age of reasoning is 18 years. But here they are telling us that if our child, a child of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, make a choice that he or she want to change her or his gender, that the parents has no right to intervene. But you are telling me that you want an adult to have right to do abortion whenever he or she wants. Anyway, your body is your body. Nobody is fighting with you on that. But there have to be limitation. That's all what we are talking about. You know, nobody is saying, "Oh, you know what? You must not uh, control your body." Why won't you control your body? Who want to control your body for you? Of course, you are your own government. You are your own government. So nobody can question you on what to do and what not to do, right? As an adult. So what we are advocating for is a child of anything age less than 18 has no right to know if she or he want something else. And how can a reasonable human being tell me that a boy can turn to a girl? Tell me, how can a boy get pregnant? How can a boy see period? These are the issues on the table. And among all these politicians pushing for this evil agenda, I have never seen them change their own gender. Nancy Pelosi, you have not changed your gender. You still remain a girl, a woman. Obama, you've not changed your gender. Neither have you advised any of your children to do so. Huh? But here we are. You are telling us that our children have the right to change the agenda. And this is what you are teaching them in the schools, trying to lock our parents up because of unacceptable ideology. There is things that should be accepted. There is things that a human, an adult, should even consider. And there is things that an adult shouldn't even mention with your own mouth because it is an abomination. We are not arguing that I want to control your life. No. Like, let me tell us a story. I met a guy who is from Russia, and he is a Muslim. And we were having a conversation about Islamic challenge around the world, the challenge that Islam has put the world into, a lot of chaos around the world because of these guys. And we talked about Iran, how Iran is sponsoring all these guys. And he says to me that he does not want anything religion and government to mingle together, that he is in support to bring down the regime of Iran, the current regime in Iran, to bring down the Iranian government. That apart, I have also met another Muslim from Africa, and he said the same thing. I've also met another Muslim from Iran, Iranian citizen, and he said the same thing. Now, what is my own opinion? I am a Christian. I am a real Christian. And this is my opinion on this. Religion and government shouldn't mingle together. These two things are not the same. In my opinion, if I happens to be a president of any nation, I am going to propose a bill, even if I happens to be assembly member. Number one bill I will propose is simple. What is this? The bill? Anybody who has served in any religion organization, be it in a Christian faith, Islamic faith, Buddhist, Judaism, or any religion, if you have served under any religion for the last 5 years, you cannot contest for any election. We want to distance religion and government. We want to differentiate it. Religion is a different thing entirely. And you cannot allow a religious person to be in a government. Because if a religious person be in a government, he or she is going to impose their religion ideology on everybody. I don't want to have a Christian government ruling any nation. I don't want us to have Islamic government ruling any nation. I don't want any country's constitution to be based on any religion. Constitution of any nation should be based on the culture of the people, accepted by the people, because inside a country there is different ideas, different people from different background, different faith. But you will find out that as an ethnicity, there is one culture that brings everybody together that we cannot argue about. Let the constitution of any country, let the constitution of any country reflect the tradition of the people, not the religion of the people. How can I say, okay, now let my religion be used as a constitution to be used to write the constitution? You know, in my religion, it says nobody should drink alcohol. How can I impose that idea on somebody who doesn't even believe in my religion? My religion is my secret life. Your religion is your secret life. I am not saying that there is no God. I believe that there is God and there is only one God and the only true God, and his name is Lord Jesus Christ, the Lord God of Israel. There is no other God beside him. But am I saying that you should believe on him? Yes, I will advise you to, but I won't force you to. Okay, am I saying that my country should use that idea of Christian faith as a constitution mandate? No. There is other people in our society that says that Jesus is fake. That says that there is people who say that there is no God. And we all live in one society. So I cannot impose my opinion on them. My religion is my opinion. Because if you see somebody who is doing African tradition belief, I shouldn't call it even African tradition belief, but somebody who is a pagan, because that's the name we call them in the Christian faith. A pagan has a different way of worship, has a different way of sacrifice and offering. So, how can I impose my own idea on them? Is it because we are we have more people than them? More people believe in my faith? That will be injustice. Even God won't be happy with me. So, what we are saying here is that we should distinguish, separate religion from government. That is why, if you look at Iran today, believe you me, if you want to be honest with yourself as a Muslim, a lot of Muslims around the world disagree with the regime in Iran. Not because they hate Iranians, no, but because the regime in Iran is a religious regime and it will always play religious idea. And that's why if you go to Iran, minority are under threat. Minority are being oppressed. If you ever be an opposition to the government, you'll be suppressed. And in me, as a person, I believe in equal right and justice, united, freedom for all, freedom for the poor, freedom for the rich, freedom for all humanity, freedom for all creatures. This is what Trump is offering us. Now, during the reign of Trump, there was nothing like new war. America and the world was safer until COVID came. And when COVID came, Trump fought like a lion to bring it down. But there is power above men, and there is power that men are above. And during the COVID time, COVID wasn't something that you can bring out the solution in a day. It takes time to prepare a vaccine to save life. And his government did everything it takes to save life during that time. And during the time of Trump, despite the fact that COVID was on ground, a lot of things was affected. A lot of trade around the world, the world was freezed, stand still. But the economy was and is far better than the current economy in America, controlled by Joe Biden and Kamala. So I don't even know what these guys are campaigning with. I don't hate Kamala, neither do I hate Joe Biden. but simple that they don't have plan for the world. Neither do they have plan for Americans. You know, Kamala and Joe Biden, their presidency is like the current presidency in Nigeria. The president of Nigeria today doesn't know his left and right. He doesn't have policy, he doesn't have agenda. What he knows is that government runs day by day. If you wake up in the morning, anything that happens, you look for any way to manage it and move on. No long time plan, no short time plan. The same thing is happening in USA. Joe Biden and Kamala, they don't have long time plan, neither do they have short time plan. If you look at the economy, you see what is happening. The things that the worst is that the world is no longer respecting America. Iran is threatening America like if they are threatening Afghanistan. You know, anyway, I am not here to talk much, but I just want us to know that we are winning. And I want our supporters to be in good spirit. And I want you, the voters, to come out in mass and vote Donald Trump. He have to go back to White House to fix what these guys have destroyed. We must win this election. We must win this election. This election is very important. Look at the guys on our team. We have Elon Musk there, the richest man. Do you know that Elon Musk can decide to give every human being on this planet at $1 billion and he will still remain rich in billions? I am not saying that because he has money that is more reasonable and wiser than you watching me now. No. I am only telling you that for him to publicly appear on a campaign ground with Trump, that shows you that he himself, who is into the economy, who is almost the one of the bigger player of U.S. economy system, he knows that what Trump is ready to offer the world in general is beyond description. And that is why I myself, I am very much convinced that this time we will get it right and better than yesterday. USA, 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 USA. We got to make it happen tomorrow. Tomorrow, by this time, we'll be here with our bottle of wine, rejoicing. Join us anywhere you are. Tell us what you want to be on your table, and we will provide it because everywhere is going to turn red and blue will disappear. And mega, we are going to dance. Woo! So great. Join us tomorrow. What you need to do is make sure that you get yourself ready. Get yourself ready. We are going to supply you everything you need anywhere you are around the world. It's unfortunate that I'm not in my city because in my city, that's where we have a lot of stuff. We would have, call a bigger party on the street. As they are counting the result, we will be enjoying, watching it. But it is all okay. What matters is that victory. That victory is too big that the noise alone will be everywhere. Even the dead will hear our voice in their graves. Even the spirit will come to know why there is much noise on earth tomorrow. Because it is time to liberate ourselves from the hand of the people who doesn't know what to do and when to do it. I've told you I'm not a party man. I don't believe in party thing because being a member of party is as good as using key to cage yourself. So such a spirit like mine cannot be one. Because if you are a member of any political party, anything they do, you dare not condemn it. If you try to condemn it, they will call it what is this popular name? Anti-party activity. You know what they are going to do? They are going to suspend you, punish you, so that nobody else will do that again. You know, they cage everybody. They do it for their own benefit. So I just want you to know that I'm not a party man. So don't think that hey, this guy is a Republican. I'm not one. In my country during last election, a lot of people was calling me, oh, which party should we vote for? What should we do? This and that. And I said to them, listen carefully. You know me that I'm not a party person. How do I know the right candidate if I want to vote? Now, what do I want in my life? And who among the leaders, who among the candidates is ready to offer me what I want? Perhaps I might not get it 100%, but who is offering me a better percent? Anybody that offers you more, anybody that promises you more of the things you desire and you deserve, vote for the person. I am out campaigning for Trump because he has offered me 99.9% of what I want. That is the promise he have made to the world entirely. Number one, he says, I don't want people to die again I don't want anybody to be unalived again in Ukraine and in Russia, in both sides. Because imagine, these are human beings. They are not animals. And the leaders who sent them there, they are enjoying living on a well-protected environment. And our sons, our daughters, our fathers, our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, our husbands, and our wives, they are on the field. Some of them won't come back again, and that will be the end of them. Some of them will be born. This is not acceptable. And Trump is promising us that I don't want any casualty again. And he's promising us again to bring the regime of Iran down. That's a big promise, which the Democrats hasn't been able to offer us. If they are able to do that, there wouldn't have been anything Ukraine, Russia. There wouldn't have been anything Israel, Hamas, Hezbollah, Iran. So, we are well convinced that the reign of Trump, these little 4 more years he will reign, will bring peace, prosperity to the world, not just to the US. Imagine if there was no conflict in Ukraine and Russia. The price of goods in the market would have been a little bit fair. Imagine that there was not a conflict between Israel and the terrorist group Hamas and Hezbollah and Iran. The world would have been in a very good economy, and the price of goods in the market would have been nice and good. So these are the things that convinced us that if Trump comes back again, things is going to be okay. So I want to tell you, go out as early as now and vote for the Republican Party, Donald Trump. We heard that they put Trump's name down, down, down the ballot paper. Wherever they put it, find it. Find it. You can read. I'm very sure of that. Republican Party. Go and look for it. Don't print there. Vote there. By this time tomorrow, we want to be drinking wine, rejoicing, jubilating. That's what we want. And I know that you will do the needful. And when you do the needful, a bottle of wine for you too. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to join us tomorrow, okay? Thanks.